Happy Sunday, y'all. Just wanted to hop on here real quick and kind of let you guys know a little bit about dealing with mindset. So, one thing that I've learned about dealing with mindset is that you cannot be stuck on what's called a fixed mindset. So, you're going to have a fixed mindset or you're going to have a growth mindset. A fixed mindset is mostly when you kind of, like, for example, I may say, oh my God, I can't do this, or it's too hard. I'm just going to give up. Instead of saying that and going through the struggles and learning what it is that is making you fail, you've got to have the type of attitude where I know that I failed, but I'm going to find a way to make it work. Because as long as you have that fixed mindset where you're stuck thinking, I can't do this, or it's too hard, or I don't know how to do this, or I'm too old to learn this, you're not going to move to the next step of your life that you're trying to get into. Especially if you're trying to have something as far as a business. We all get to a point in our lives where we learn how to do something for the first time, at least once, right? That's every stage of our life. Even when we come out the womb, we're learning how to do things for the very first time. So don't ever think that you are too old, or you can't have this business because it's too hard. There's nothing too hard for you. They're not going to be easy, but it's not hard to get there with the type of mindset that you can have if you just have that growth mindset, because there's going to be a lot of obstacles for things. Like for me, for example, I never thought that I would be able to have a business. I have graduated with a business degree, associates and bachelor's. I have psychology classes up under my belt, but I didn't never think that I can actually run a business, because I'm like, the way I feel right now, it's like my mind just, I don't think I can keep up with everything. But you learn things as you go. And as you go, you learn what it is that you can do, what you can't do, what you can find out that can make your life easier. So that fixed mindset will keep you back here. But with that growth mindset, if you just have the mindset, it's going to be hard, but I'm going to make it work. Or I might not know anything about this, but I'm going to do my research and I'm going to learn this. As long as you have that growth mindset, you will get to where you're trying to go. But just know that you've got to keep that growth mindset, because if you don't, you're going to be stuck and you're going to keep pushing yourself off, thinking that it's too hard, thinking that you can't do it. Don't do that. Trust me, a growth mindset, looking at what you failed at, will help you get to the next step. Believe me, this is something that I went through and I had to learn. But it took me, I started my business in 2021. It's 2025 now. It's 2025, and I'm really just now getting myself out there, because at one time I felt like I just couldn't do it, And one of the biggest fears that I had was, oh my God, like, how does this work with dealing with taxes when having the business? Like, I don't, like, how does that work? And that was the biggest scare for me. That's really what kind of kept me from trying to move forward with my business. I had that fixed mindset that I can't do this. It's just too hard. I'm going to figure it out, but kept pushing it back and pushing it back, So learn how to have that growth mindset. Learn that you can take that situation and make it into a better one. You'll get it, you'll learn it, but you got to put in the effort. So just a quick FYI for your info. This is some things that I went through myself. And these are things that I like to share, different tips and stuff that I like to get on here and share with you guys that I went through. That's why I do a lot of it, through the videos. So if you did get any inspiration from this, if you understand exactly what I'm saying, I will make a longer video about it later down the line. But just hit that subscribe button and I will continue to give different tips about different mindset things that you can do to improve your mindset and get your self-improvement going for you.